Molly, just your overall thoughts from today's game.
I thought I really like NAU's team. I thought they play with tremendous intensity. They are relentless in their attacking. They've got a game plan where they're going to push the ball, make or miss, and they do it for 40 minutes. And I thought all those kids know their roles really well. They play them confidently. I give them a lot of credit for coming out and doing what they practiced. For us, I think we got fatigued. We had kids with cramps. We were, it was tough for us chasing the ball down the court, and I think that especially showed in the second half. We're physically fatigued, and that leads to some mental mistakes, leaving kids open, missing assignments defensively, and making some poor decisions with the basketball. But that's again a credit to NAU and the game plan that they had coming in.
The team, played relatively well in that first quarter, leading after that. What are some things that the team can use from that quarter moving forward to be a little more consistent?
Yeah, I mean, I think we played pretty well for the first half. Going to the locker room with the lead, scored 44 points versus I think we had 14 baskets at halftime of this game. I think we only had 13 baskets at the end of the Washington game. So, obviously a different paced game, but I do think, we've got, some kids that are still working their way back into the lineup. I think we've got to, you know, be able to kind of grow into our roles in terms of who's going to be in our rotation, what's expected from you out on the court. I think the ball sticks a little bit too much still in what we're trying to do offensively. We need to share the ball. It's going to have to be kind of a collective scoring as we move forward. And I think, we've got had a full week of practice. We made some adjustments offensively that I think we tried to work on. And I think, another week of practice with working some of these kids in will help us again as we head on the road for Portland and Long Beach State. But, transition defense and not giving in to fatigue, being able to make decisions under duress.
Deb and Luana had very good offensive game today. What can you say about their efforts on the offensive end?
Yeah, I thought Luana came out and was a different player than she was the last couple of games. She's looking to attack the basket right off the bat. She got to the free throw line, made her free throws. I think that's the player that we have seen her be able to be. Now we'd like her to try to be that person consistently. I do think, again, it's still a little bit of a short bench in terms of her getting a little fatigued in the second half and not attacking quite as much. And Deb just we got to figure out how to solve Deb's cramps. She's had issues with that for her whole career, but, she needs to be able to, help us as she did on the offensive end. She had a great offensive night, but still be able to get back defensively and do what she's, capable of doing on the defensive end of the floor too. But they both had nice nights on the offensive end.
The team has another week off until Portland State next Saturday. What could we look forward to in that game?
Again, I think we're looking at this month of December as some good quality practice time. We're working Mia into our rotation. She's got to get in better shape. She has to kind of learn what we're doing on both ends of the floor still. Trying to work Lorena in, trying to work Z in now that we've, kind of finished our classes. So, still lots of things, lots of, improvement needs to be made and, trying to figure out exactly who we're going to be as we get into January here.